Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm trying out a new camera angle, not camera, same camera, but camera angle. I figured it'd be more exciting to look at the guns in the background versus, I think we're looking at the garage door, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, so UID labels, or UID codes, QR codes, things, whatever, the little sticker things that are on a lot of military rifles, like right here. I did one on that a second ago, or a minute ago. Actually about a couple weeks ago. Anyway, and I have the ones, the little it is these ones here. I've got these little guys from Camcode, okay? And they're great. They have worked perfectly fine. They've held up pretty well. I haven't like rubbed them into, the gravel or anything like that to actually see how well the stickers hold up, whatever. But they seem to be a very strong adhesive on the back. It's kind of a aluminum kind of sticker thing, however you want to call it, but it seems to be very durable, okay? And Camcode sent them in this little styrofoamish thing to keep them from getting bent in an envelope. Or I think it was an envelope. But what I'm making this video over, I already made a video of Camcode, and you're like, dude, you're repeating yourself. And yes, I am repeating myself. The reason I'm making this video is basically I was made aware of another company and I got in touch with them and the prices were the exact same to make the UID. I'm just going to call it a UID label. If there's another correct term, then please forgive me because I don't know. I don't know. I could be mispronouncing it or missaying it, but a UID label, that's what I'm going to call them. So there's another company that apparently makes these UID labels, and I got in touch with them. They're called Carolina Laser Works, okay? And after I ordered it, the guy that runs it, I don't know if he's the owner, sounds like he's the owner, he basically got in touch with me and kind of told me a little bit about the company and stuff like that. And basically, he was kind of in the same boat that I was in, and I'm sure a lot of other people are in, where he wanted to get some UID labels from Camcode. But the only problem, and the only thing I knocked Camcode on the other video about, was the fact that it took them a long time. Apparently they're a big company, and they have to wait and get a lot of orders before they can produce enough of these UID labels and then send them out. So it may be a month, it may be a month and a half, whatever. I think it took me a good month and a half or whatever between the time that I told them I was interested and I wanted to get these labels to the time that I actually got the labels. So it was a good waiting time. Thankfully, it's not like an essential piece of anything. It's a little sticker, not a big deal. But that was the only place that I knew to get legit, high quality, your information on these little labels. The only place I knew where to get those. You can get little things like that look like this off of eBay, and I think some other websites for like airsoft guns and stuff, but it's not your information. Maybe they have some out there that have your information. But you can just buy like a whole sticker sheet of a bunch of, these kinds, and they have other different models of them. But I didn't want to do that. These are specific to my guns, specific to my information. That's why I blacked out some of it. Enough about Camcode. So this other company, Carolina Laser Works, the guy was in the same boat, and he was like, dude, I'm just going to do my own. So from what he said, and I don't have any way necessarily to confirm it or not, he said he bought the blanks, the sticker blanks from Camcode, so it's going to be the same high quality sticker blanks, and then he got his own laser printer, I think it was what it was, and he prints his own. And so they're the same price, $10 a pop, and except that he only charges like $1 for shipping. So the pros to his side, the pros to what I see on his stuff is basically it's going to cost you about the same, maybe a little bit less. I think it cost me a couple dollars more for shipping from Camcode, but his turnaround time is amazing. His turnaround time was like a week. Okay, I was actually on vacation when I ordered it, so it could have got there sooner, within less than a week. But I basically put in my order, and it was a complicated order. Okay, this is something that I don't know if Camcode. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. I don't know if Camcode will do this or not. But I sent this guy some very specific information, okay? I ordered 2 labels from him. A standard one like this, which is actually, it's a little bit smaller than the one that I got from Camcode, but the sticker quality seems to be about the same. I'm going to try to line them up so you can see. It's a little bit longer, okay? This is Camcode. This is Carolina Laser Works, okay? And Carolina Laser Works is a little bit smaller. But The other one that I got, I sent them a very specific QR. I just went to just a free website, you know, online, whatever, that generates its own QR codes. And I wanted to put my specific information because hopefully I'll be putting this on a rifle that will require some specific information to be put on it. If you know what I'm talking about, that's cool. But I was able to put, what did I put on here? I don't know if you can even see it, but like the cage code 13629 or something like that. Let's see if it'll focus on there. It doesn't want to focus. Oh well, iPhones are great. But I was able to put the cage code, the part number, my serial number, and then on the little QR thing, or UID, whatever you want to call it, little scanner thing. It was a very specific stuff that had a lot more information than what is just on that, on the ones from Camcode. I'm probably talking a lot and I'm losing a lot of people. What I'm basically trying to say is it's a lot more customizable from Carolina Laser Works. Not a knock necessarily against Camcode. Camcode's still a great company, seems like a great company. They're easy to work with, but the wait time is forever. But this guy, Carolina Laser Works, if you're interested in getting these things, they're only $10 a pop plus $1 shipping. It comes in just a regular envelope, okay? It didn't have the little styrofoam thing to keep it from bending, but it's not that big of a deal. Even if it did bend, letters don't get bent that bad, I don't think. But I was able to get these guys. This one has the very specific QR code on it, or scanner thing, whatever. This one is just the standard. If you scanned it, it would come up with just the, you know, the model, the make, or not the make model, the cage code, part number, and the serial number. And this one has a lot more information on it. So anyway, I will be putting these on the different guns that I got them for, and I'll be seeing how well they hold up compared to each other. Apparently they're the same type of sticker, or whatever you want to call it, label. And they're both laser printed on there. They don't just wipe off or anything like that. But this is just an introductory look. I only got these like a week ago, so it's just kind of just an introductory look to your different options in these label worlds. I wish I'd known about these guys, excuse me, before I got the other ones, only because of the turnaround time. I still probably would have gone from Camcode at the time, because the only person that I knew that recommended any kind of UID label for these guns was Chris Bartocci, or however you say his name. In his videos, he recommended them. And if he recommends something to me, that speaks a lot, because he knows a lot about quality and he's in that world. Okay, so he's got a lot of experience in that kind of stuff, and if he recommends something, I like it. But I'd never heard anything about Carolina Laser Works. Now I have, and now I'm telling y'all about it. So if y'all are interested, look these guys up. The guy was very, very, very helpful, especially with doing a specific QR code. As far as I know, he's totally open to doing that to anybody. And if it will print, I kind of blacked out some of it, and my stupid camera won't focus on it. But it is a very small QR code. Like, I think this thing is 3/4 of an inch, the whole square. It's like 3/4 by 3/4 or something like that. That is a very small code, and you got to get your phone just right and get it to focus well, which mine's not focusing right now. But you got to get to focus, and it will scan that code, which is cool. And I wanted to make sure that if you didn't scan it, what's the point? I may as well just get an airsoft thing, but it works. It works. Okay? There you go. So they're $10 a pop. I'm not trying to sell them for the guy necessarily. I'm just sharing it out there. Okay? People that are cloning, you know, Mark 18s, Mark 12s, M4s, you know, whatever your pistols, your P320s, they might have them. Any of that stuff. If you're looking for a QR code, a UID label, check these guys out. Okay. I'm just trying to pass on some knowledge there. So I hope that was helpful. Probably sounds like I'm a shill, just trying to sell stuff, but I'm not. I'm just trying to spread the love, spread the joy. All right. Well, y'all be good. You be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.